Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, we're on the way. Borussia Dortmund have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier...
Oh, what a... against the crossbar! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's played it back. But it's Thuram. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Davids. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nesta makes the interception. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Probing pass. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Deftly away. And the ball's gone astray. Now he's got space here. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. Grealish, shot at goal! Oh, that's a waste. Chiellini picks it up from the goal kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nesta. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Cruyff. Knocks it out wide.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's intervened well there. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. Goes for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. There they go, hunting again.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Good ball, good take. Over to the left.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Hannibal. Zanetti. Bullet dominates aerially so often. And the finish! That was probably asking just too much. Now it's Cruyff, always onto this, and he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's been intercepted. A vicious ball here. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Neves goes short. Now it's crossed in. Real chance! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is simply... And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Number 19, Mbappe.
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the flag has stayed down. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, important interception.
The attendance for this
Well, it's
match
definitely the
was
right attitude and application,
60,332.
Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. And back out it comes. And that's a throw-in. And he's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. Grealish. Lovely feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Not the most accurate pass. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. David's looking to get on the end of this. Grealish. Zanetti. Played out to the left flank, played back in. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 26, Targets. Number 11, Gullit. Number 20,
Serginho's cross climbs up big!
Number 15.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Ibrahimovic. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Tunisia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Ibrahimovic considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And he's taking no chances there. Messi, and he's in on goal! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's well spotted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's gone for goal! What a hit, the save was firm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide.
Tunisia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
In towards the back stick. Borussia Dortmund have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. That's really well manoeuvred. Just about within shooting range. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Tunisia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable.